and welcome back to Sonic Mania with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, Metal Sonic is a hologram, though maybe not, as we will see, because the real Metal Sonic will actually show up here. And, first off, this is actually a fight of three phases, not halves. The first half is actually incredibly similar to Sonic CD, in fact, because here we race Metal Sonic, so to speak, and he does have his charge move. He doesn't, though, do the whole, his charge. Oh no, he does do that. Yeah, he doesn't do it as often, though, but his attack pattern is similar to Sonic CD there. Seriously. And the same pitfalls we run into. Then we have this bit where he seemingly takes control of the smaller Silver Sonics, and what we have to do here is one of two things. Either have the Silver Sonics, while it's spin dashing, go straight into Metal Sonic, or hit him with the projectiles which come off them once we destroy the Silver Sonics. And yes, they are meant to look like the Game Gear version of Silver Sonic, seriously, but on Master System even, seriously. So yeah, and trust me, this fight has had an upgrade since, I guess Sonic Mania Plus came out, maybe before, but I'll get to that in an extra video. Then what will happen is that Eggman will toss the Phantom Ruby onto Metal Sonic and turn him into this giant hulking monstrosity that looks like a cross between Metal Sonic Kai and the Metal Madness from Sonic Heroes. And his main attacks are to have a giant killer laser and also drop bombs, seriously. Meanwhile, the way to actually damage him is in the same way you did with the Death Egg robot in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, to damage the actual core. In this case, instead of the Master Emerald, it's the Phantom Ruby. So yeah, and the easiest way for me is to use the spin dash. Not the drop dash, it's a bit too slow for me, to be honest. Unfortunately, Metal Sonic can easily kill me, as you can see, because I ran out of rings. And if you go from here, you won't have as many rings to start with. And yes, you always continue from that portion onwards, seriously, with Metal Sonic. This is actually my best run against him as well. Seriously. But yeah, this has completely changed from what was originally in Sonic Mania, though. But as I say, I'll come to that, because I do still have the recordings when I did the original game in 2018. This was recorded much more recent. No, not much more recently, but after Sonic Mania Plus came out. So yeah, I think the timing with the spin dash, you have to do it when he just before he raises his left arm. I don't think his right arm damages, but his left one definitely can, because of how it's shown on screen. I also like to hug the wall as much as I can to the right as soon as he charges up that laser. Seriously. Okay, that was just bad timing on my part. And sometimes Tails can get a hit in as well. Seriously. When did Tails become so useful? Probably since Christian Whitehead did this game. But never mind that. Yeah, see, there isn't a Sonic Mania 2, we're getting Superstars instead. And a rebranding of the Drop Dash, but never mind that. Yeah, okay, so that being said, Spin Dash, and there we go. Metal Sonic goes down and pretty much explodes, and we have our chance to get the Phantom Ruby, but that Badnik knocks it out of the way. And no, we cannot destroy said Badnik, because, god damn it, Eggman needs his super-powered MacGuffin. Seriously. Speaking of which, now we can see in the distance what looks like a Death Egg robot in the distance there as well, but we'll get to that. The Phantom Ruby will warp us over to Hydrodcity Zone, which, is a new recording, because normally Sonic and Tails would fall down in a similar way to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The major difference here is that the bubble mechanic from the Game Gear games is in play here. And, I don't know, I know I gushed about it when I originally did this game, but yeah, it's not always one of my favorite ones. And I mean, it's probably a good thing to avoid drowning in these levels, seriously, but yeah. I will say this, it does control a lot better than it does in, dare I say, in the Game Gear slash Master System games, so there is that. But yeah, one thing I can always count on is T-Lopes doing a very funky remix of the Hydrodcity music. And well done, Christian Whitehead, for keeping my favourite underwater stage, instead of giving us something like Labyrinth Zone for the, I don't know, the 10th time. Oh no, that was a bit unfair. I mean, Labyrinth Zone was in both the Mega Drive and Master System and Game Gear versions, but yeah, it was much harder to get through in the thing. Anyway, we can see in here there are two things, and this is where the bubble mechanic comes in. But we'll have to fill this area with water first by pulling that lever up there. So let's indeed do that. Meanwhile, that fan is in the way, but never mind. Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the ass. There we go, we'll fill the area with water, and then the things will actually blow us upwards, so to speak. Or we can just use the bubble. Likewise with the the Game Gear and Master System games, it will pop if you touch the ceiling, not so much if you touch the top of the water. Seemingly you can still move along with that one. Apparently the bug badniks still behave more like the wisps, I guess. Again, they can just be destroyed with the thing there, so that's not a problem. But yeah, it's nice to see Hydrodcity again. Especially as someone who, as I said, this is my favourite underwater stage in the Sonic series. Yes, even more so than Aquarium Park in Sonic Colors. I know I did like using the drill wisp in Aquarium Park, but no, this is my favourite. That being said, let's go through here. And water skimming is a thing still, thank goodness. Then more sharks. Yeah. I don't think of anything else to say here, seriously. But there you go. And I hope that seeing this now, it is really confusing to see which is a spring and which isn't. Seriously, I'm used to these being in the Mega. I know that Triple Trouble did actually get a remake thanks to, unofficially, thanks to Noah Copeland, but yeah, I don't have any way to, I'm not sure if I can record PC footage yet, either with my laptop or with my PC, but never mind that. Because, I mean, all of this footage is from my PS4, for goodness sake. Anyway, yeah, I really want to cover that, actually, because Triple Trouble, what I've seen on YouTube, really good remake, actually. That's usurping the original, actually, which is weird because the original is available now on Sonic Origins Plus. It's just a shame it's not the, with regards to Sonic 2 at least, the Master System version because of the bosses and everything, but never mind. Anyway, we're actually very close to the boss, actually. So I said actually twice, but never mind. And it is one of the few times where we see Eggman in this game in both acts. Yes, seriously. It is one of the first, because we can actually see Eggman swimming there. And for good reason. Because the next boss is probably one of my favourite Act 1 boss, even more so with the thing. Firstly, what will happen here is that Eggman will plant bombs at the boss of the things. Again, reminding me of Labyrinth Zone. And like with Labyrinth Zone, we'll have to make our way upwards. While, at least unlike Labyrinth Zone, we can actually get some air at least. Although I've used up both of them there, so that was stupid of me, but never mind. and then make our way upwards. Thankfully, this corridor isn't as long as in... Not long, but this pathway isn't as long as in Labyrinth Zone in Sonic 1. And then, here's the good part. We get to pilot the Eggmobile and actually do some damage to Eggman. How do you like that, Eggy? How about you take your damage from your own machine? Seriously. You shouldn't park it there, mate. Seriously. The only downside is you'll have to scoop up the bombs as well. Then never mind that. Seriously. But yeah, you hold down the X button to scoop Eggman up. It's just a matter of timing and to damage Eggman. Seriously. But there you go. Seriously. And this is not the first time Sonic's been in the Eggmobile, of course. I mean, we saw that in Launch Base, so seriously. He rammed into Knuckles while he was escaping the Death Egg launching, of course. And kaboom! Yeah, Eggman! I'm surprised he doesn't drown, because he doesn't, because he shows up in the end of the next act as the next boss, which honestly is another interesting boss. But we'll get to that. Anyway, Act 2, well, largely similar, I guess. But we'll get to that. Yeah. If we actually, one of the things that is different is the crumbling platforms. So yes, unlike with some of the other zones, dare I say both acts are very different from the original, seriously. Yeah, I'm guessing it's to accommodate the bubble mechanic that was in the Game Gear games, so that would make sense. Yeah, unlike with the thing where the first act mirrors the original game. If anything, I dare say this about Mania. It reminds me a bit of the, I don't know what hit me there. I'm going to say it's another of those insect magnets from earlier. Also, were those? I'm not sure, but the Chopper Juniors are here as well. And likewise, they will slowly take away your rings unless you spin dash or destroy them first, I suppose. So yeah, they're annoying. Of course they are. Okay, so here we have to avoid running into the spikes because there's a strong undercurrent. Well, not really. The undercurrent is done by those things, but never mind that. And what else can I say? It's like an underground water park, if I'm going to borrow from a certain YouTuber. So let's see. And I eventually go into another blue sphere stage. This one I've already tackled, but I ran into a red sphere. I don't know if I did it intentionally, but I think I might have done, actually. So yeah. But never mind, I'll leave this in because how the gameplay works and everything. Seriously. Assume we're not getting a Sonic Mania. I've said that. Sorry. So instead, let's continue on. Oh boy. Yeah, blue sphere stages can still be confusing. But never mind that. Let's go through here and avoid the Sharpedo badniks. Yes, that's all I can think of. Anyway, down here, and where will this roll us to? Through here? Okay, this is something that was in Act 2 in the Mega Drive game. Not the Mega Drive version of the Sonic Mania, of course. I mean, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course. But, ow! Don't hurt me! Seriously. And we can see some invincibility. I don't go for it for some reason, but never mind. We'll go through here and go for a bit of a run, and I like how the Sonic actually moves quicker than the camera here, seriously. Something that could not happen in the Mega Drive games. And what else? What else? You know. I do get some invincibility there. But shall we actually see where the... Where's the I don't know, because it's in that area where we... I can't say it's where we encountered Knuckles. But I'm not sure now. Going through here. I'm out of ideas here, so... Yeah, I'm gonna head to the right and get hurt. What else can I say? What else can I say here? And then more running. Is Sonic actually moon running there? Seriously, I know Sonic's gloves were modeled after Michael Jackson, but for crying out loud, man. Okay, so down here, more undercurrents, and then this time it's Eggman's machine that's causing them. So, with this boss, what we will have to do is actually use the bombs to actually hit Eggman, because we can't do so underwater. Each time he gets hit, we will get a bubble, which we will need to get some air from, and just avoid the spikes and everything. Keep in mind there are some branching pathways, and the bombs don't always hit, and sometimes Tails, if you've got him as your partner here, can easily take damage from these things, seriously. And there are no rings. Yeah, there are no rings in here, as far as I know. And this boss is fought in 2 phases as well. If you're playing this game for the first time, this boss can be a pain in the ass to deal with, seriously. But never mind that. We're both drowning here, and I died. I didn't think the bubble would come in time, that's why. But I'll leave it in anyway, because reasons you will see for the second half of this boss fight. But there we go. Okay, so we have 2 explosive things there, and 2 Rugrats! Yeah, you didn't think I would say Rugrat, did you? But I did. So yeah, so we have to get all the Rugrat! Yes. That was... Wow, I actually have the boss theme Ruby Delusions in my head. Seriously. I know there's no way to move faster in order for the bombs to actually hit Eggman. Oh no. And when you think Eggman's destroyed here, oh no, he's not. He sends us out here to what is basically a 1-to-1 remake of the first Hydrodcity boss from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Seriously, it is fought in the exact same way. Seriously. Although this time Tails is a lot more on point, at least, I'll give him that. But yeah, this is a 1-to-1 remake, seriously. So yeah. I don't know if Eggman is planning ahead here, or if that's just the Phantom Ruby. That could be the case. I mean, yeah. Thankfully this is the easiest part of the fight, as Eggman becomes a sitting duck there. But anyway, that is that for Hydrodcity. On the next episode, we go to Mirage Saloon, where Sonic and Knuckles will get separated. So I will see you then. Goodbye!